everyone, it's Tanny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. We're back with part 2 of the Discord Dreamsnap review for the Fairy Fantasies Dreamsnap challenge. Now, this is sort of the second half, sort of not. Somehow I messed up with my maths. I thought I split it in half. When I wrote down and did the divide, I counted how many there was. There should be 25 in each section, and there's not. There's not. I've messed up. I don't know how I messed up on counting so bad. I don't know. Yeah, not great. Not great. But yeah, we're going to have a look at the other snaps for the Fairy Fantasies challenge. Yeah, let's take a look at sorry there's not as many in this part, but it will be a shorter video then. But yeah, let's jump over to Discord and take a look at what amazing snaps you've come up with. And we are, of course, starting off strong here with Cole. Cole, this is fantastic. I had been waiting. When I saw the snaps coming in for the Fairies Fantasies challenge, I was waiting for your snap. Cole is like the absolute king of fairycore. If you want something fairycore inspired, Cole is the person you go to. Cole is the man with the vision. You don't get better than Cole when it comes to fairycore. Like, just everything that Cole touches is wonderful. It's magic. I'm obsessed. Just in case it wasn't clear, I am obsessed. But Cole, this is so magical. I absolutely love it. I love how you've made your character look. I love that you got the Tinkerbell house. I love how you've almost created like a heart shape with these blue foliage pieces. Like, you've joined them together and they kind of almost create like a heart shape. That is so cute. Using the little teacups as well, absolutely adorable. We've got the mushrooms, we've got butterflies, we've got sparkles, we've got foliage. You know, this would even work, I think, for this week's challenge, for the forest one. Like, it kind of has those like fairy forest vibes. But I think this is fantastic. I love that you've done a snap for this challenge, and I just think you've executed it so fantastically. It's incredible, absolutely incredible, and I really hope you score well, because this is your theme. And I'm so glad to see your submission. I just think it's fantastic. It really is. And next we have a submission from Cradle here. This is really cool. I love how you've done this snap. Like, I think this is, yeah, this is so by the water in the kind of like Teacup Falls. I don't think it's exactly, well, it might be in Teacup Falls, but it's in that kind of area. And yeah, you've got like these stacked teacups in the water, which just offers a nice kind of like whimsical backdrop. I love how your character looks. Love that you've included the wand. We've got the little snippets here. We've got books. We've got mushrooms. You know, we've got foliage. It's so pretty. This is really cute. You know, it feels like a cute little getaway where a fairy might read her books. You know, enjoy the sounds of the water and the little critters dotted around. Yeah, this is wonderful. Very cute. Next, we have a couple of submissions from Zara, and oh my gosh, this is fantastic. I love this. I love how your character looks. I love how she stands out against the background. She really kind of like pops, especially with those glowing wings. I love the trees, the foliage with the mushrooms, how you've decorated with a mix of the plumeria path and also these magnolia petals. All the fairy circles that we've got dotted around. You've even included some of these, what are they called? They're like flowers. They're all part of like the Mythopia biome. But yeah, they're really nice. All the mushrooms. It's so pretty. This is so cute. The fireflies adding that bit of sparkle and whimsy. It's absolutely fantastic. And then your next submission is definitely very Tinkerbell core. I love this. You've used the Tinkerbell house. You've obviously dressed your character up like Tinkerbell, and I think she looks incredible. All the flowers and foliage, like using these flower planters, is absolutely wonderful. You know, the rug, the kind of like the pink trees that you've got, the magnolia trees, the frozen trees, the fireflies, the candles. Like the way you've created this circle with the candles as well as the rug looks fantastic. In fact, this almost looks like a hidden Mickey with like the two purple bushes. I don't know if that was intentional, it probably wasn't, but it kind of has those vibes. But either way, I just think this is fantastic. Absolutely stunning. Next up, we have another submission from Steph Scarf here. I really like how you've used the cat ears, kind of just adding maybe a bit more magicalness to it, you know, a bit more um, how to describe, like a mythological kind of creature in a way. I do see your fairy wings there. We have got all the foliage pieces, you know, all the mushrooms, the plumeria path. We have the illuminescent flowers. We've got all the like snippets in the bubbles as well, which is really cute to see. Maleficent's castle looks great in the backdrop again, a nice kind of hidden little detail and feature. The way that you've got some sparkle sort of dotted throughout, but just sort of in the background, so it's not overwhelming the submission. This has got to be the bottom of a Mickey cloud as well. This has to be, and I don't care that I can't see it all. I'm happy in the knowledge that there was a Mickey cloud. Whether I see all of it or half of it, at least it's there. But yeah, great work with the mushroom house background, all the mushrooms, the roses. Yeah, this is fantastic. Next up, we have a submission from Fora here, and I love this. I love how lush and green it looks. Really like how you've used this snippet. I never know which one's which, like whether they're like the spawners or the things that cause them to go away, or the slow traps. I don't know the difference between them, but you've got one of those snippet things, and I think it looks really cool and magical. I love how your character looks, love the dress and the hair. I think it's really cute. Love the caterpillar here, included from the Alice in Wonderland bundle. He fits in so nicely here, like the way you've decorated and filled it with foliage and everything. It just looks absolutely fantastic. You know, it feels very secluded, very natural. Yeah, it's a fantastic submission. Absolutely wonderful. Next up, we have a submission from Chill Chaos here. Absolutely love this with these vibrant rainbow wings. Definitely very fairy core. Love the hair. I really like the hair, the kind of luminescent neon green to the blonde. Love the dress as well. It's kind of almost Tinkerbell-ish in a way, like Tinkerbell inspired. Love the red trees, the kind of contrast they offer, and this bright glowing backdrop, which just feels very magical. You know, feels almost like you don't know what's beyond the glowing haze, you know, what magical world you're going to go into. Love how you've put flowers in the bubbles. I think that's really cool. It's something we don't see very often. Usually it's like the Rapunzel petals or the snippets and things like that. So I think that's really nice. And then we've got this flower field, which looks wonderful. I love a flower field. I'm a big fan of a flower field. So yeah, great work on this one. Next up, we have my alt account submission. I had to do a Tinkerbell inspired snap. I just had to. Like, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to do a Tinkerbell snap. This is actually inspired by a snap from ages and ages ago, where someone did Peter Pan overlooking Skull Rock. I can't remember what challenge it was for. It was probably for like a pirate themed one or something. I don't remember though, but I do remember how beautiful that snap was. So I was like, well, we're going to be inspired and we're going to do something similar, but we're going to do Tinkerbell overlooking Skull Rock. And I'm kind of hoping that maybe because she's up high and in the distance, perhaps it gives the idea that perhaps she's small, even though she obviously looks quite big in the photo and is very clear. Like perhaps she has that illusion of smallness, because compared to everything else, like I don't know, that's what I was kind of hoping for. I don't know if it comes across as well, but I wanted to create a very natural backdrop. I did have to fill a bunch of foliage on here because my orb isn't sorted yet, so it is surrounded by loads of like darkness and everything, so I kind of wanted to hide that away. Yeah, I hope it does well. I hope it does well. Also, I went for this hair because I prefer this hair over the Cinderella one. I just like it a bit more. I know it's meant to be a Frozen inspired one, but I just texturally I think it looks nicer. But yeah, fingers crossed it does well. Obviously, it has very, very low tags. Not something I've worked on improving the tags much in this, so we'll just have to see how it does. Next up, we have a submission here from Wisteria Crossing, who's done this gorgeous, like, peaceful meadow fairyland, which is absolutely stunning. I love how you've used the windmill here. I tried to use the windmills in my main account Snap, and they were on the edges and they were just too cropped out. I think they're perfect for this week's challenge. I think there's something about them that works really nicely. Love that you got the Tinkerbell house. Love all the foliage pieces here at the bottom, the way it frames the shot. You know, it's just very fairycore, very whimsical, which is really, really nice to see. Love the giant mushrooms, again, adding to that kind of fairy element of it. Yeah, fantastic work. Next up, we have a submission from Talon here, who's done a Tinkerbell inspired snap. I love this. You've got all the characters from the Tinkerbell movies here, which is lovely to see. I think it's fantastic that you included that. I love how you've created each character using obviously the clothing pieces we have. You've got Tinkerbell in the background, you know, yourself as Tinkerbell, tinkering away effectively. You know, you've got loads of like cogs and crystals and bits and pieces that almost look like junk and stuff like that, but obviously to a Tinker Fairy it is not junk. You can come up with amazing and wonderful things with all these items, which is just fantastic. Yeah, I love this. I even love how you frame the bottom with the flowers. I think that's beautiful. I think you've done absolutely amazingly. Definitely very Tinkerbell inspired vibes here. Yeah, I love it. I think it's really fun. I think it's playful. I think it tells a really enjoyable story. Yeah, I really like this. I think it's fun. It's enjoyable. Yeah, very enjoyable. Next up, we have a submission here from Aquahex, and this is gorgeous. I love how you've used the kind of like frozen crystals here. Like there's something very magical about those, which is really nice. Again, you've used the Alice in Wonderland caterpillar. I feel like I missed a trick by not using him. He works so well. Love the Tinkerbell house, all the foliage that you've got going on, you know, the giant mushrooms, the purple trees and things like that. Very, very cute. Love how you've got the mushroom circles here at the front as well. I think that's really cute. Little Pegasus works well in the submission. Definitely works well with this theme's like challenge. Love how your character looks. Absolutely love the outfit you've put together, like the dress and the headpiece and things like that. It goes together really nicely. Definitely works well in this fairy core inspired snap challenge. Love the little like ice crystals that you've got in the bubbles as well. Nice little detail there. So fantastic effort on this. This is really good. It's really light and vibrant, eye-catching, and definitely got those fairy vibes. Next up, we have a snap from Syntex here, and this is beautiful. I love this. It feels really unique as well. Like, I love that you've gone for kind of like almost like a librarian or like book fairy, which is really cool. I do really, really like that. And paired with the scholarly dragon works really, really well. Love that you've got this like seating area with the tea, all the books and the bookcases in the background. Again, you've used the caterpillar. Everyone's using the caterpillar. I wish I thought of it. Love the flowers in the front of the shot, the mushrooms, and like the glowing lights that you've got here. fantastic. This is really unique but really fun, very playful. It's a really cool concept, a really cool design. I love how your fairy looks. I absolutely love the outfit. I think it goes together so nicely. And yeah, it's just really pretty. It's really, really nice. I love it. Great job. Next up, we have a submission from Christian Henry, who's done like a Frost Fairies inspired snap. I do love that you've included Fairy Godmother to kind of showcase the fairy vibes as well as your own character. It does look like you're using the fairy sort of wings glider pose, which is really cool. Love that you've got all the kind of like frozen elements like the snowflakes and the snowmen and the frozen pillars. That all works together really, really nicely. So good luck on your submission. Next up, we have a submission from Angel of Thursday, and just look at that Mickey Cloud. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, it's fantastic. That is an absolutely stunning Mickey Cloud. Great job on that. Love that you got the mushroom house and the fairy bloss house. They look so cute. And I absolutely adore how you've framed this submission. Like, we're peeking through the bottom of the like Tinkerbell house, the like archway, and it just kind of feels like you're peeking into this magical world. Like it again, it kind of feels like a portal. It feels like a portal. I absolutely love how you've decorated with all the mushrooms and the flowers. Absolutely stunning and eye-catching. Really beautiful work here. You know, it's simple, it's not overcrowded, it's not overcluttered, but very, very beautiful, which I love. Yeah, I think this is an absolutely fantastic snap. I love how your character looks. Love the decor. Brilliant job. Next, we have a submission from SilverEars here, and I'm not surprised that you've done such a beautiful shot. I knew you would do something absolutely magical. I really knew it, and you can see it in this submission. All the fireflies, the fact that you've used the projectors from the Belle Starlight bundle, I love that you've included that. I kind of wish I'd thought to do that because it's like the perfect challenge for those Starlight projectors. You know, I feel like I've kind of forgot about those, so it's nice to see someone utilising them because they are really nice and they do have such a lovely effect. Absolutely love how you've decorated with all the foliage, the magnolia leaf piles, the mushrooms. Yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. I love the pink vibes running throughout this submission. Love the dress you've gone for. I think the dress is so pretty. This dress definitely has fairy core vibes, that's for sure. And I absolutely love this little pose with the Pegasus as well. I think that's absolutely adorable. It's so, so, so cute. And next we have a submission from Rainbow here. And this is so, so pretty. I love how your character looks. Like the eye makeup, absolutely stunning. The colour choices for the hair, so pretty. And paired with this dress, oh, it's so magical. I love that you've gone for this whimsical companion as well, you know, just to add to those magic vibes, which is really nice. And then you've gone with the, it's like the cottage house. We got it recently in the premium shop. It has like the greenhouse attached to it. I forget what it's called, but that's so cute. It adds such a lovely pastel-y pink tone to the snap, which is really cute. Love the foliage work. Love this zoomed in shot. It's very cute, very magical. It's a great way to show off the Tinkerbell wings as well, because I do think the Tinkerbell wings have got lost a bit this week in some of the snaps that I've seen. Not like talking about Discord, but like even when voting, because of how they're like see-through, depending on what camera angle you're in, sometimes it can be hard to see. But I love this. Like, you can even see the kind of like the rainbow illuminescent kind of like detailing that you get with the Tinkerbell wings that you don't usually see from a distance. So I really like that. I really like how you can see sort of every detail. That's one of the reasons why I love these kind of zoomed in submissions, because you can pick up on every detail, which is really, really nice. And last, but most certainly not least, we have a snap from Lightspark here. This is wonderful. This is a lovely Tinkerbell inspired snap. Love the outfit choice that you've gone with, like using the Tiana dress, but as like a Tinkerbell inspired dress is very, very cute. Love that you've included the Tinkerbell house, and I really like that you've done this in Mythopia, just for that vibrancy, you know, the yellow tones. It adds a bit of difference and variety, which is really nice. And I do think it helps make some of the like purple tones and the blue tones pop. Like that contrast with the yellow, it really kind of draws them out, which is really nice. Love the little firefly detailing as well. And of course you have the little Tinkerbell capybara, which is obviously perfect to use this week. I did actually have the Tinkerbell capybara. I apologise, my cat's decided to destroy a box. Um, but yeah, the Tinkerbell capybara I used in my alt account snap, but it didn't show up. It came nowhere near me. But I think this week was like a perfect week to use the Tinkerbell capybara. So I do love everyone who has used one. I think it's just so cute and such a perfect time during this challenge. So yeah, fantastic effort on this snap. Well, there you go. That is the last of the submissions from Discord for the Fairy Fantasies challenge. You guys have done absolutely amazingly. I'm just sort of overwhelmed by how good the dream snaps are this week. I'm really happy to see all the snaps that everyone's come up with. I do think it's going to be a tough week though. I think the voting is tough. I think the results are going to be tough. So don't be dismayed if you don't get the results you want. I'm saying that to myself as well, because I have a feeling, that I will not be happy. I have a feeling I won't do as well as I'd like. I just like something in my stomach. Something in my stomach feels like bad. But yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait and see. I do think it is very, very tough competition this week. But thank you to everyone who has shared. I really, really appreciate each and every single one of you in the community. And I do enjoy doing these review videos, especially when the quality is this good. When the quality is this good, it always makes for an enjoyable video. So thank you everyone for sharing. Thank you everyone who's watched. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave it a like and subscribe to the channel for more Disney Dreamlight Valley content. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys!